Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Phlava. The flavor today is part 3 of Jefferies taking a muscular dystrophy sufferer to see a prostitute. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for any future videos. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at Jefferies taking a muscular dystrophy sufferer to see a prostitute, part 3.
So we looked at Dan, everyone agreed it was time to go. We looked at Dan, me and Andrew looked at him and went, "We're going now, mate. If you've got anything you want to say to us, say it now, because we're going to leave, mate." And this is what Dan did. Leave! So, me and Andrew went back down to the bar and we hanged out with the hookers. There's like 10 of them sort of mulling around. Yeah. We're standing there. I don't know what Dan's up to, but we're standing around the bar with all the hookers. And then 5 guys from London walk into the bar, who are obviously out of their fucking skulls on coke. Now, if you've never taken a lot of coke, then if anyone's got any, if you've never taken coke, you don't. When like 5 or 6 guys get together and take coke on like a Tuesday.
A Tuesday.
There comes a point at about 6 in the morning where they go, "Well, you better call up some chicks, maybe," and you call up ex-girlfriends, like bring some friends. And it's like, I don't know what you're expecting. So basically, I think it was a Wednesday we did this, and I think these guys have been on coke all night, and they've obviously gone, "Oh, okay, let's go down to the brothel. We'll go down to the brothel. It'll be fun. We'll go down to the brothel." And I'm standing at the bar chatting with all the hookers, and these 5 guys from London walk in, and one of them recognises me and goes, "Jim fucking Jefferies. Jim fucking Jefferies. I know you, mate. I know you, the comedian, the Spaz Approved guy, the comedian." And I went, "Hey, how you doing, man?" He goes, "Hey, Jim. Want a line of coke?" And I went, "Yes." And I went up to the toilet and did a line of coke. And I come back out, and obviously I've left Andrew alone for too long. And he was sort of panicking all by himself, and I sort of walk in like, "What's wrong?" And he goes, "What if we've done the wrong thing here? What if he's in there dying right now? What if he stopped fucking breathing? Or what the fuck, his heart stopped? What the fuck are we meant to do?" I said, not a problem. I'll resuscitate him." And he said, "Do you know how to do that?" I said, "No, I don't, but how hard can it be? Push, push, blow, blow." I haven't embellished that in the slightest. That's the exact thing I said to him. Push, push, blow, blow. Then the prostitute walks back in the room, who was with Dan. So I'm staying with the 5 coke fiends, 10 prostitutes. She walks in the room. It's like that moment in a movie where the needle on the record just sort of goes, eh, and everything stopped. And she walked in and she said, "Well, it's over." And me and Andrew in unison went,
"What's over?"
"Is he dead?" her exact words were, "Oh, I didn't check that." So, me, Andrew, the 5 coke fiends, the 10 hookers, we all run to the room. Now he's not dead. His chair's back in the upright position. His cock is still sitting up majestically, covered in jizz and spit. But for a man who an hour ago couldn't lift his eyelids, he was sitting there like this. Now you might be wondering why his eyelids are up like that. Let me explain something. It wasn't through happiness. Tell you something about myself. I'm 33 years old. I've been masturbating since I was 10 years old. And in that time, I have not missed a day. Every single day I masturbate. Haven't missed a fucking day. Every day I'm in a hotel room with a laptop way high up on my chest here. So I don't have to look at the filth I'm doing to myself. So I'm watching porn here. And 9 times out of 10 I hit the Apple sign. Right? And I do this every single fucking day. Yet I would be mortified if any one of you was to ever see me doing this. I would want to fucking kill myself. And I do this every single fucking day. Now imagine if you've never ejaculated through the power of yourself. You've never had another person do it. You're 32 years old, and for the first time you've shot a lot of fucking stale jizz all over the fucking room. And you're sitting there with your cock out, and 15 strangers walks in. And you do not possess the power to put your cock away. Can you see how that might be a bit unhinging?
Hold up, wait a minute, bring it back. Yeah, I can see how that can be unhinging. The coke fiends, the other prostitutes, his brother, and you are barging in the room because you got to check if he's dead. This prostitute said, "Yeah, I didn't check that." Really? 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 We know you had one job, but that's kind of your other job too. Make sure you don't kill. That's why we asked you not to sit on him, right? So you don't kill him, right? So we know you have one job, but you kind of have two. That second one is, make sure you don't kill him, right? You're not going to sit on him. We've gotten through that. But make sure he's not dead. So we know you're good at your one job. Yes, make sure he's breathing on the second. How do you say, "I didn't check that"? You should have checked it. Bitch, you should have checked it. That's what you check. Breathing, good to go. The coke fiends, the prostitutes, the brother, the gym, we're all running up to find out this guy better be breathing. Because he's CPR ready. And he was breathing, and everybody's looking at him. Standing up strong like a soldier, and so in his stage of glory. Naked enough. And everybody stared at her. You know what I mean? That's, like he said, you know, every day, and he would not like it if he was seen. That's crazy, boy. But you know what? He's got to do what he's got to do. Anyway, let's get back. Woo.
So we had to get him dressed quickly. But there's cum everywhere. And this time I look him up and down. And I turned to Andrew and said, "Andrew, I don't give a fuck how fragile he is. I'm taking the top half this time." And we lifted him up. And we put his pants on. And we proceeded to leave the brothel. Now, as we left the brothel, I turned to Dan. I said, "Dan, I paid for a story. Please tell me what happened." And he said, "Well, she danced around a bit, rubbed her tits in my face, and sucked me off." This is what I asked her to do. It's so nice to be a disabled sex puppeteer. But even nicer than that, I used to have a preconceived notion on what I thought about people such as prostitutes, man, but I was wrong. That woman treated him with dignity and respect and made him feel like a sexual being for the only time in his life. You can't put a price on that. All right? Well, 180. Exactly.
Did you give it 250? Did you give 250? Did you give it 250?
Then we go up front and we go to call a taxi, and the taxi driver who drove us there is still sitting out the front in his car, and he winds his window down and looks out and goes, "I'll drive you home for free. I just need to know what happened."
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Taxi driver, I'll drive you home for free. I just want to hear what happened. Oh, man. That's exactly what I'd say too. That's why I hear what happened. Woo! Can't put a price on it. Well, 180. I think you said you gotta pay her 250, so it's really 250. If you watch the other parts, part 2 and part 1, you'll hear. And then he said 250 that he'd pay her, not 180. Anyway, hope you enjoyed all 3-part series. If you didn't see the first 2, go check it out. Hilarious stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for any future videos. Until next time. Deuces.
Rap.